Hello, let's explore how knowledge and finance connect. We start with ideas and learning, shown by these icons. Then, we see tools for money and saving. Together, they build your path to success.
Here's a weird pattern. The average students often end up running the room, while the smartest kids end up trapped in preparation mode. If you've ever been the one who gets it fast, this video might sting a little, because being smart can quietly train you to stay broke. Not because intelligence is bad, but because school rewards a set of habits that the real world punishes. And once you see the trap, you can't unsee it, because you'll recognize it in your work, your money, and your confidence. Today I'll show you the Smart Kid Trap. 4 patterns that keep talented people stuck, plus a simple system to escape. And by the end, you'll have a 24-hour challenge that forces real feedback, so you stop guessing and start winning. First, the scoreboard you grew up with. School is a perfect game. Do the assignment, follow the rubric, pass the test, get the grade. Clear rules, clear rewards. Even when you fail, you still get a score. You still get a next attempt. Life feels predictable. But the real world? No rubric, no teacher, no A for effort. Only results and consequences. Your paycheck doesn't care how hard you thought. Customers don't pay you for being correct. They pay you for being useful. So smart people often keep playing the school game, trying to be perfect, trying to be right, inside a world that rewards speed and feedback. That mismatch is why you can feel busy and still not move forward. Now let's hit the first trap, because this one looks like high standards, but behaves like a cage. Trap number 1, perfectionism. It's the polite name for fear, with a nice resume and a clean desk. Perfectionism whispers, if I launch and it's not amazing, people will realize I'm not actually smart. So you keep improving the thing before it ever touches reality. You call it quality. Your brain calls it safety. You rewrite the email, redesign the logo, rebuild the website, add one more feature, then one more. And notice the emotional payoff. You feel productive, without risking judgment. No one can reject a draft. Meanwhile, someone else ships version 1. It's messy, it's imperfect, and it starts collecting feedback like a magnet. That person looks confident, but the secret is simple. Confidence isn't a personality trait. It's a scoreboard built from reps. Here's the painful truth. The first ugly draft beats the invisible masterpiece every single time, because invisible work can't earn money, can't teach you, and can't create momentum. Perfectionism doesn't protect your future. It steals it, one almost ready day at a time. So what replaces perfectionism? A different identity. I'm the person who ships, learns, and iterates. Now, trap number 2. This one is the smart kid's favorite, because it feels like intelligence. Trap number 2. Being right feels safer than being effective. Smart people love precision. You want the perfect explanation, the perfect plan, the perfect logic that nobody can attack. But business doesn't reward unattackable. It rewards understandable. Clear beats clever. You can win every argument online and still lose in real life, because arguments don't pay rent. Solutions do. While you're refining your reasoning, someone else is talking to customers, hearing objections, and adjusting the offer. And they look lucky, but they're just getting data faster, because they're not waiting to be right before they act. If you remember one line, being right is comforting. Being useful is profitable. Okay, trap number 3 is sneaky, because it wears a self-improvement costume. Trap number 3, information addiction. It feels like progress, but it's often just comfort. Podcasts, books, courses, threads. Learning is safe. Consuming is safe. You never have to risk a no. So your brain makes a deal. Just one more video, then I'll start. And somehow, it's always one more. Here's the test. If you learn a lot but your outputs don't change, you're not learning, you're delaying. Because the world doesn't reward what you know. It rewards what you do with what you know. Action creates feedback. Feedback creates accuracy. Accuracy creates money. No action means no loop. Now, trap number 4, the identity trap. This is where smart people quietly protect their ego and lose years. Trap number 4, fear of looking dumb. If you were praised for being smart, you learn to protect that label. You avoid anything where you might look clueless. You don't post unless it's perfect. You don't pitch unless you're sure. You don't ask questions that might sound basic. But the real world rewards the opposite. Being willing to look dumb early, so you can become dangerous later. Sales calls, negotiation, networking, creating content. These all require awkward first attempts. And the people who win aren't the people who avoid rejection. They treat rejection like reps at the gym. A no isn't an insult. It's information. It's training. It's proof you're actually in the arena. Okay, so how do you escape all 4 traps without becoming chaotic or sloppy? Here's the escape plan, built for smart people who tend to overthink. Rule number 1, run 7-day experiments, not lifelong plans. Big plans feel smart, but they give your brain infinite places to hide. A 1-week experiment forces reality to respond. Example: in 7 days, I will have 20 conversations with potential customers. Not build a startup, just conversations. Or, for 7 days, I will publish 1 useful idea per day. Small, measurable, impossible to overthink. Rule number 2, measure outputs you control. Track reps, calls made, pitches sent, posts published, demos booked, applications submitted. Not vibes, not motivation. Reps. Because outputs are yours. No teacher, no curve, no permission. Control inputs long enough and results show up. Rule number 3, ship small. Ship often. Weekly if you can. Your ego wants a masterpiece. Your bank account wants shipments. Shipping makes fear smaller because failure becomes normal. Rule number 4, let customers be the teacher. Feedback is the new grade. Because in real life, the market is the classroom, and results are the report card. Now here's your 24-hour challenge. Do 1 uncomfortable action that creates feedback. Pick 1. Pitch 1 person, post 1 offer, ask for 1 sale, or book 1 demo. Then do it today, before your brain negotiates you out of it. And here's the key. Don't wait to feel ready. Feeling ready is not the requirement. Action is. If you do this for 1 day, you'll feel a shift. If you do it for 7 days, you'll build momentum. If you do it for 30, your life looks different. So keep the brain, add the reps, and let reality coach you. If you want accountability, comment the 1 action you're doing in the next 24 hours. And if you want the follow-up,